The topics of today's video are chess in JoJo and the Barkers. Let's start with the Barkers. We see Alex and Max playing chess. The winner gets to spend money from the piggy bank. One of them wants to buy a fitness bracelet, and the other one, a chess engine. I guess you can't use stockfish, Komodo, and things of that nature for free in the Barkers verse. But there's a catch. Max doesn't know the rules of chess, so he decides to cheat. And his scheme is something. Max is simultaneously managing two games against Alex and his grandfather, who used to be a talented chess player and was giving simultaneous exhibitions. So, when Alex makes a move, Max runs away saying that he forgot to turn off the TV and plays that move against the grandpa. Because his opponents are playing different colors, he's able to replicate the same position on both boards, basically making grandpa play Alex. He's relying on that method for the whole game. I could have said that it's the dumbest thing I have ever seen, but the previous videos of this series would prove me wrong. And they have the clock, which must have turned Max's plan to ashes, just like water puts off fire, like fire lights a portal. Did I really say that? So Max played Alex with black and his grandpa with white. Now we see e4 d5, the Scandinavian defense, and the creators know what that is. That's better than BB Bears. Then takes knight c3 attacking the queen, queen d6 d4. That's still in the book. Good. Wait, this was the king. That's extraordinary. The royal couple is placed normally in the game against Alex, but against grandpa, they swap their looks. And after d4, there are difficulties. I think bishop f5 was played, not certainly. But here we see that in the first game, the king also took the woman's job and is on a5 or b5 as a queen. The superposition is a common thing on this channel. Then the board vanishes for a few minutes, and we finally see this with black to play. My bet is the knight trade just happened, and that's why this queen is undefended. The grandpa says it's drawn. That's so dumb. After the trade, black has a full rook for 3 pawns. It isn't even guaranteed that those are queens. Let's imagine those are king. Let's not. And the game ends here. I'll rate it a 3 out of 5. As for JoJo, the first episode of the first season, we see Dio playing black against an unknown player, and there were some moments that made recreating it harder. First up, what is that piece? Where was the queen before this move? We'll answer them in order. This piece is not a pawn, nor a king, and if it's a bishop, then white would have already been checked on black's turn. So I conclude this is a rook, and we can't determine the queen's exact location, but as we'll see, it doesn't matter that much. Let's put it on d8. It's black to play. The position is realistic. The creators definitely know a thing about chess. Despite the questionable knight on a7 and the e4 rook, it's theoretically possible, and I like it. The white king definitely got violently attacked before castling, forcing it to block the rook, and then the pawns were taken as well. But I'm theorizing too deep at this point. That could definitely happen in an amateur game. Regarding the position, white's queen is hanging, but black has an even better move, and Dio finds it, queen d3, and because the queen is pinned, it can't block, so this move is checkmate. The only thing that worries me about it is that Dio doesn't declare mate, but hey, you don't have to, but he declares check. Overall, I will give this position a well-deserved 4 out of 5 rating. So the chess today was mediocre. JoJo performed good, while Barkers failed to show anything good past the opening. If you still liked it, like the video. Subscribe so I update the channel banner. See you later.